And remember, when you hear the whispers, call for help.
Run.
Path of Exile. Where do I start? Hi, Diamond Phil here. Since the reveal of Path of Exile 2, I've been thinking about this video. I want to make a deep dive into my own experience of the game and my way of playing this awesome game. Let's get into it. Back in the 90s, I was a massive fanboy of Blizzard. This was during a more simple time of my life, playing Diablo 1 and 2 for countless hours. You see, living in a small house with two brothers, I left them to play Nintendo and PlayStation so I could get my time on the family PC. Online games were rough back then, with phone line connection and slow internet. A couple of years later, May 2012 to be more precise, the new and shiny Diablo 3 launches. It was tragical. On my end, going back and forth with Blizzard made me mad and sad. Lesson learned. At that point, a close friend of mine told me about this new Diablo 2 clone, as we used to say, a new ARPG called Path of Exile. And it's free. Free sounds good to try. My downfall started. It started 11 years ago on September 15, 2013. The game was clunky, slow, and you could tell the Diablo 2 influence right away, unlike today where it evolved in many ways. I remember mostly at the beginning Blade Flurry specifically. That build was fun, strong, and it made me learn a lot. After that came in Cyclone shenanigans, and I got a glimpse of a skill called Ice Trap, and I've put an enormous amount of time into Ice Trap. Fast forward a bit, in early 2016 came out the new Ascendancy classes, and the game changed forever, in a good way. Builds were getting stronger, wilder, and more to figure out with all those new interactions. Again, at that point, the game was growing at next level speed, and builds were dropping with Mattles build, Tarky Cat, Race QT, Zizaran, Pox, Octavian, Crypt, Grimro, Baylor Mage, DS Lily, just to name a few. Cause I know them all, even some unknown single bedroom awkward guide about some interaction about server frame and tick rates of certain skills. The need for knowledge was addictive. Path of Exile made me look and search for all the information I could find, because knowledge is currency. Currency is gear. The gear is the goal. With more gear, the research for more knowledge and getting more currency and so on. The addiction was full junkie mode. I got into speedrunning this game for about a year and a half, right when Raze QT was on the top of the racing ladder. I figured I was gonna try speedrunning, unofficially, not to go on the websites and anything. My best overall was 55th at level 55 in hardcore solo self-found. I don't even remember if there was solo self-found at that point. I think it was just hardcore. But then I died to a desync, and again, lesson learned. Hardcore was not for me in my disconnectable internet. I also made some friends along the way. With some LAN parties, 6-player party cruising the axe and just destroying the game. This was unforgettable. One of my main achievements was the Shaper. With my own version of Octavian's Rainbow Fire Trap. It took me 4 tries to actually get comfortable going full in, to finally get it. And that moment is still engraved in my memory forever. My playstyle along the years has not been so much about bossing or anything. I'm more about the crazy interaction of skills, gem combos, playing traps, blade, flurry, cold build, melee before melee was good, looking at you, melee totem. The good old days. I have a genuine love for the game, even though it made me quit and came back a few times. More specifically in Calandra League. I still have an old video of me quitting Path of Exile on this channel, for remembering the hate days. After about 8,000 hours in the game, and about 2,000 hours of research in 11 years, I got the invitation for Path of Exile 2 Early Access for spending more than $480. It made me genuinely happy to see that Grinding Gear game made all the contributors to Path of Exile have this access to the new game. I prayed to two Ken gods that the early access will be stable. It doesn't matter if there's like bugs and stuff. I just want it to be stable. Making this script, I came across the evolution of Path of Exile done by Gaty Games. It's an excellent video. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Now, this is the other part I wanted to make about Path of Exile. Hear me out. I want to talk about a 13-year-old mystery in Path of Exile called fishing. The ultimate Path of Exile mystery. First and foremost, doing some bit of research, you realize that Krilson is an extraordinary encounter. And this NPC has the voice of Chris Wilson himself, which is a thing. Can we release the information about the Roa feathers and everything I know about this? I just don't want to get banned before Path of Exile 2 for this, so I'll leave some videos in the description again of the fishing mystery. I went on a deep dive for the Roa feathers and yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to get banned. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you want. I'm not a full content creator. Only love, guys. Peace out.